Welcome back to our online English class. Dear learners, hope you are well and I am also well by the grace of Almighty God. Dear learners, I am Brozendra Nath, lecturer in English, Baroaria Shahid College, Botiagata, Khulna. Today, I am going to take your English second paper class. Our today's topic, phrase and clause. Our today's topics, phrase and clause. Today I will discuss about the definition and classification of phrase and clause and the differences between the phrase and the clause. So let's go to discuss. At first I discuss about phrase. What is the definition of phrase? A group of related words without subject and verb functioning as a single unit of expression and used as single parts of speech. I say again, a group of related words without subject and verb functioning as a single unit of expression and used as single parts of speech. Example, the girl with blue eyes is my cousin. The girl with blue eye is my cousin. Dear learners, look at the board. Here, the girl with blue eye is a phrase. The girl with blue eye is a phrase. Then, according to the function, there are three kinds of phrase. According to the function, there are three kinds of phrase. Number one, noun phrase. Number two, adjective phrase. And number three, adverbial phrase. Here, according to the function, there are three kinds of phrases. First, noun phrase, second, adjective phrase, and third, adverbial phrase. Dear learners, then I discuss about the noun phrase, about the adjective phrase and adverbial phrase. Noun phrase. Phrase that perform the function of noun in the sentences is called noun phrase. I say again, phrase that perform the function of noun in the sentences is called noun phrase. Example, he is a man of letters. A man of letters is a noun phrase. Noun phrase. Here a man of letters is a noun phrase. Then adjective phrase. Adjective phrase. Phrase that modify nouns or pronouns is called adjective phrase. Phrase that modify nouns or pronouns is called adjective phrase. Example: it is a ring of gold. It is a ring of gold. Here of gold is a adjective phrase because here of gold qualify the ring. Here of gold qualify the ring. So we can say that of gold is a adjective phrase. Then adverbial phrase. Adverbial phrase. Phrase that modify verbs, adjectives and adverbs is called adverbial phrase. Phrase that modify verbs, adjective and adverbs is called adverbial phrase. Example: our classes begins in our class begins in January. Here in January is an adverbial phrase. In January is an adverbial phrase because January is a adverb of time. Only January is a adverb of time and in and January is a phrase. So we can say that in January is an adverbial phrase. Dear learners, now we discuss about the clause. What is the definition of clause? A group of related words containing a subject and a finite verb and functioning as a unit of thoughts. A group of related words containing a subject and a finite verb and functioning as a unit of thought is called a clause. Then we go to the classification of clause. Classification of clause. There are three kinds of clauses. There are three kinds of clauses. Number A, principal clause. Number 2, subordinate clause. And number C, coordinate clause. What is principal clause? The clause must has a subject and finite verb and can express a full meaning without depending on other clause is called a principal clause. I say again, the clause must has a subject and a finite verb and can express a full meaning without depending on other clause is called a principal clause. Example, I know when he will come. Here I know is a principal clause. Here I know is a principal clause. Here subject and finite verb and without depending on when he will come. Then subordinate clause. What is subordinate clause? The clause has a subject and a finite verb, but without the help of principal clause can't express full meaning is called a subordinate clause. I say again, the clause has a subject and a finite verb, but without the help of principal clause cannot express full meaning is called subordinate clause. Example, I saw him on the street when he was playing. I saw him on the street when he was playing. Here, when he was playing is a subordinate clause because when he was playing cannot express full meaning without the help of the principal clause I saw him on the street. So I can say that when he was playing is a subordinate clause. Then coordinate clause. What is the coordinate clause? When two or more than two clauses are related by any coordinating conjunction is called a coordinated clauses. I can say when two or more than two clauses are related by any coordinating conjunction is called coordinate clause. Example, I sent him a letter and he replied. Here I sent him a letter is a principal clause and he replied is a principal clause. You can see here two principal clause. I sent him a letter and he replied. These two principal clauses are related here, coordinating conjunction and this is coordinate clause because coordinating conjunction relates the principal clause 1 and principal clause 2. So we can say it is a coordinate clause. Dear learners, then subordinate clauses are divided into three clauses. So we can write here there are three kinds of subordinate clauses. There are three kinds of subordinate clauses. First of all, noun clause. Number 2, adjective clause. And adverbial clause. What is noun clause? Noun clauses perform the function as a noun in the sentences. Noun clause perform the function as a noun in the sentences. Example: that he stole, that he stole, the pen is clear. Is clear. That he stole the pen is a noun clause. So, noun clause. Here, that he stole the pen clause is like a noun. So, we can say that he stole the pen is a noun clause. Then adjective clause. Adjective clause modify nouns and pronouns as adjective. Adjective clause modify nouns and pronouns as adjective. Example: Jerry was a poor boy who lived in the orphanage. Here, who lived in the orphanage. The boy antecedent who. So, who lived in the orphanage. This clause modify the boy noun. Boy, Jerry was a poor boy who lived in the orphanage. Here, who lived in the orphanage, this adjective clause modify the noun boy. So we can say that who lived in the orphanage is an adjective clause. Then adverbial clause. Adverbial clause modify verb, adjective and adverb as a adverb. Adverbial clause modify verb, adjective and adverb as a adverb. Example: I meet Rohim. I meet Rohim when I was at school. Here, when I was at school is an adverbial clause, because this when I was at school modify example: I know the place where he lives. Dear learners, where he lives is an adverbial clause, because where he lives, this adverbial clause modify the verb know. Then dear learners, finally we have finished our today's class. So no more today. Take care of yourself, maintain social distance, put on masks, wash your hands with soap or use hand sanitizer, and always with our online classes. Thank you so much and goodbye.